And so today we will see the second part, like the basic overview of Microsoft Office 365. So basically, guys, this is a cloud platform which brings together the best in class productivity apps, like through which we can manage the devices. Okay, guys, and also through which we can manage the intelligent security part as well as the online services. Now, what are the products and services which are involved in Microsoft Office 365, guys? So they are Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, and Team. Now, as in the last video, we have discussed about the storage part, the services which are involved in it. So the storage, it is including 1 TB of uh, cloud storage. It provides the Microsoft Office 365, and also security. It will provide the advanced security, which we'll discuss in upcoming videos. Device management, where you can manage the devices as well as the online services. Now, this installation can be also done on PC, Mac, tablets, and iPhone and phones. Okay, so guys, this is the overview part, and I hope that we will discuss more this in practical when we do it. Now, in Microsoft Office 365, guys, there's an admin center which is responsible for managing these devices and the services enrollment as well as the storage part. So, how the interface will look and how the configuration will be doing. So, we'll check step by step. So, as if now you can understand that the Microsoft Admins Office 65 Admin Center, it is responsible for managing users, groups, resource, billing, support settings, reports, and help. Okay, so these are the admin center tasks, guys, where you can see that MS Office 365 will manage all those tasks here. So you can manage the users as well as groups. Okay, there are security groups will be there, and as well as the support means the support groups will be also there. The billing part where we can manage the tenant enrollment we can do. Okay, so and apart from that, reports and health checkup also we can see there. As well as administrators will also be able to arrange and modify these titles to suit their experience. Now we can check the GUI part, like how it looks. So guys, this is the user interface for Office 365 Admin Center, Microsoft Office 65 Admin Center interface, where we will see in the left hand panel users, groups, resources, billing, support. These are the list of options, guys. Setup, reports. Now, in that case, the service health, see here, one incident has been reported. Okay. Likewise, you can see the three advisors here, the active users you will see here, and installation of Office like OneDrive or 1 TB storage, and also the usage report, like how many like active users are there and how what the exchange services they have used, as well as the Skype for business, suppose anything has taken a plan. So we'll discuss this later. SharePoint, OneDrive, Yammer, and Microsoft Teams. So these are the list of usage reports we'll see in Microsoft admin interface, guys. Okay, so in left navigation pan, as we have seen that you can see the users list are there. Okay, so this user list will be responsible. You can see here, this is self-explanatory part where you can manage the product license according to it. Product license also will discuss, but as if now you can remember that micro it has the licensing part where it will be giving the E3 Microsoft E3 license, the Microsoft E5 license, which we will discuss. And based on this, they have the feature like Yammer and also the one SharePoint. So these are the additional features we will see in depending upon the licensing part. Yes, okay. So this is the basic part on like for the navigation menu. Also, we have seen these functions, active users, as we have seen. Now also the add, edit, delete functionality, export functionality you can see, as well as we can also enroll the guest users, guys, here. So as you have seen that you have done the user management here, guys. So basis which we will be doing the their you can say the enrollment for editing or exporting users and invoking or revoking the license. Okay, so basis on this, we will manage their licensing part. Okay, and bulk enrollment also we can manage. There is a separate service for bulk enrollment which we will discuss later, which would be in tune, where we will discuss that is in another part. Okay, so for as if like for now you can keep in mind that this part we can like bulk enrollment is also done in Microsoft Office 365. Okay, so as well as we can create a contact of now contacting guest users, deleted users. These are also the admin functionality part. Now, what are groups are there, guys? You can see here. So these user roles, groups, roles, how they will manage in Office 65 users, security groups are there. Okay, we can sort accordingly, as well as billing part. We can check the subscription status. This is self-explanatory, guys. We can see the resources also. We can help to create and manage the resources, sites, conference room for conference purposes. Suppose we have two users, okay, like A1 and A2. These are the users which they were sitting on different locations. Okay, now we have to enroll these users and provide the conference room so that though that can be a shared entity. Okay, they can share it each other. So basis with which we can manage those through resources. We can utilize those resources for conference room and thereby creating and managing these resource options. So these resource options can also be how they can be managed. They can provide they can be managed by means of SharePoint. Means SharePoint sites also, they can suppose A1 has a shared specific file. Okay, so the A2 can also see those files on there if the permissions are being granted for the users. Okay, this is SharePoint. You can understand the spelling parts. Okay, this is the correct SharePoint spelling. Now, next is which what we'll do the support part. How the support part we can create a support request to change the service request in admin support part. Okay, means we can create a support request if you have any issues will like users get encrypted or it having not getting enrolled. Okay, so likewise you can manage those users support part. Now settings also we have seen that authentication and password policy there are different settings in Azure Active Directory integration. We can set the password expiration date. Also, you can change those preferences, release those preferences, calendar settings, and so on. As well as we can work on the subscription part, assign or manage software license, as we have seen in this diagram, that we can do the bulk user upgradation also. Okay, no, likewise, guys, what we will do, this is the official documentation. You can also check on Microsoft that learn.microsoft.com, and there is a very detailed where you can do the self study for this part. But in short view, we are discussing like the main points only that will be helpful for managing our videos. Okay, now reports part, what we'll do, report how the users can enroll, monitor applications for like we have to include here the third layer, which is an application layer, guys. So application layer, what we will do, we can set those applications or monitor these users in this application for certain grace period. Okay. Okay, like selected, and also the user enrollment, like suppose in onboarding users, we are onboarding the users. Okay, then in that case we have to suppose a user has present in option for 150 days, and after that we have to remove those users, so that invoke remove the users, then their invokement can also be managed by office reports section. Okay, so this is the interface, guys. You can see here in the screen, like after setting up the admin center part, where we can allow the user to have the single interface. So this is the part where in the left hand side you will see this setup, where security and compliance also option is there. Azure Active Directory, where to you manage those users, and Exchange Online we can configure the group mailbox to prevent the anti spam protection, also mail flow inflow and outflow rules. Okay, and also we will check on the backup part, where to how to protect those user mailboxes, so that can be managed through Office 365. Now about the SharePoint part, like how we can configure the Microsoft cloud environment so that the users in the organization can collaborate. So SharePoint part also we can see here, like the in a SharePoint what happened, the how the users will collaborate, as I have seen by the, as I told, like for the files part, they can use the cloud environment and use the file for A1 and A2 site. We can give, I have given the example. Now in the team also, Microsoft Team, which is a so like a chatting app where we can schedule the meetings or Skype business call. Okay, so that we can also set the policies in Microsoft Team. Also, suppose in my MS Team, I have want to on the administrator who is responsible for managing the meetings or putting the meetings. So he has the full authority to allow or deny any specific person in the meeting. Okay, so these are all the admin center rules where we can see the OneDrive Yammer interface. Okay, so now we'll see the type of licenses, or we can say the Microsoft Office 365 licenses used for business users in our next video. Thank you for watching.